Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Science Concepts. ఓకే నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చేసరికి మనం దీంట్లో మన కెమికల్ బాండింగ్లో నెక్స్ట్ టాపిక్ అయినటువంటి మాలిక్యులర్ ఆర్బిటల్ థియరీ ఉంది కదండి. హైబ్రిడైజేషన్స్ తర్వాత మనకి ఎక్కువ క్వశ్చన్స్ వచ్చే సబ్ టాపిక్ ఏంటి అంటే మాలిక్యులర్ ఆర్బిటల్ థియరీ. ఏదైనా మనకి కెమికల్ బాండింగ్లో మనకి హైబ్రిడైజేషన్ మీద క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చిన మనకి మాలిక్యులర్ ఆర్బిటల్ థియరీ మీద కూడా మనకి క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చే స్కోప్ అయితే చాలా చాలా ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, మాలిక్యులర్ ఆర్బిటల్ థియరీలో మనం ఎగ్జామ్ ఐపీయూ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో తీసుకుంటే మనం ఏంటంటే జనరల్గా మాలిక్యులర్ ఆర్బిటల్ డయాగ్రామ్స్ అయితే డ్రా చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. 1sకి బాండింగ్ ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్కి, యాంటీ బాండింగ్ ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్కి మనము ఈ మాలిక్యులర్ ఆర్బిటల్స్ గీసేసి వాటిలో ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్స్ అనేవి అకార్డింగ్ టు ఎలక్ట్రాన్ ప్రిన్సిపల్స్ని యూస్ చేసి మనం ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ అనేవి ఫిల్ చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్తాము. బట్ మన ఎంసెట్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలోకి వచ్చేసరికి మనకి టైం చాలా తక్కువ ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి వీ హ్యావ్ టు కన్సిడర్ ద టైం, వీ హ్యావ్ టు ఆన్సర్ ద క్వశ్చన్ విత్ లెస్ టైం అనేది ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి మెయిన్గా మనం ఏంటంటే ఎట్ ఏ టైంలో మనం క్వశ్చన్ చూడగానే మెయిన్ మనకి బాండ్ ఆర్డర్ కానీ లేకపోతే ఇఫ్ దే ఆస్క్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఆన్ బాండ్ ఆర్డర్ మీద క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతారు, ఆర్ దే ఆస్క్ ఎదర్ ద molecule is paramagnetic or diamagnetic, or another type of question where they will ask means that where the unpaired electron is present, that means in which energy level the unpaired electron is present, they will ask sometimes that type of questions also. Okay, what we have to do, simple table we have to remember. Okay, simple thing we have to remember is this table, bond order table. Okay, see first 1 to 20 I wrote the numbers on the board here. 1 to 20 numbers, simply I wrote the bond orders in the simple way, 0.5, 1, 0 like this. Okay, if you cross check this one also by using your bonding and anti-bonding electrons, you will get the same answers, bond orders like this only. First we will check, first what we have to do, first see this tabular form. First we will discuss this about this table form. First, what are these means electron number of electrons, how many electrons present in a molecule. If you take from here, if it is 2 means H plus means it has only one electron. Okay, H plus it means one electron it has, and the bond order is here 0.5 here, see 0.5. Next one is 2, it means H2 molecule. Okay, helium 4, okay, He2, helium 4. Next like this, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 20 electrons, up to 20 electrons I wrote the bond orders here. See here, simply you will remember first 0.5 1, here 0.5 0. Okay, again you will start here 0.5, just increased 0.5. next 1, 0.5 is decreased like that, 0, 0.5 1, next is 0.5, next is 0. Here see 0.5 1, 0.5 0, 0.5 1, 0.5 0, 0.5 1, up to 10 is very easy. Next, slowly increasing the bond order from this level. See 1.5 2, 2.5 3, 2.5 and again decreasing order here. See 2.0, 1.5 1, 1.5 0. First we will take one example and we will cross check is the bond order is correct or not. Okay, which one first, in between 10 electrons we will take one molecule. What molecule we will take here? See carbon, see here is how many electrons? 6 electrons means nothing but it is a 6 electrons means nothing but it is lithium. What is this? Lithium. Lithium has how many electrons here? 3 here, lithium 3 plus 3, total 6 electrons. Okay, how many bonding and anti-bonding electrons present here? See, this is the configuration, 1 1 2 bonding and another one is these are bonding. Here 1s, sigma 1s, here sigma star 1s, here sigma 2s. Okay, how many bonding and anti-bonding? What is the formula bond order calculation here? Bond order is number of bonding electrons to number of anti-bonding electrons divided by 2. Simply this is the formula. Okay, what we have to calculate here? Bonding electrons 1 2 3 4, 4 minus 2 divided by 2, 2 by 2 it's equal to 1. Is it correct or not? Check it once. Okay, like that you will calculate the bond orders. Okay, you will like that you will calculate the bond. Next one, if for this element 16, here we will calculate the 16. How many 16 means nothing but oxygen. Oxygen O2 8 plus 8. Okay. When you comes to electronic configuration, okay, here see oxygen, here oxygen also once we will cross check the bond order. Oxygen, here how the oxygen is, oxygen electronic configuration same, it has 8, how many electrons? 8 plus 8, total 16 electrons we need to distribute. Here this is the electronic configurations I was given here. Where the change occur in these molecular orbital energies is, here see, this is the main change you have to remember. Here see, this one is for higher like O2 greater than, if electrons are 16 more, okay, after 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, up to 20 you will write this type of electronic configuration. Sigma 2pz will come first, then sigma pi 2px by equal to pi 2p. Here see, here this is the change what we have to remember. Okay, this is the change. Okay, where the electrons enters, here see, simply we will write here 18 electron, here how many electrons? 16 electrons. We will compare, this is the electronic configuration of oxygen. Here 2 2 2 2, here total 2 2 4 8, here 4 plus 4 8, here 2 electrons, here 2 electrons. Okay, here 8 8 and another 4, here another 2 electrons. See, here total how many electrons? Here what we have to do, here the one electron enters here and another electron enters here, like this. Okay, here see, 2 plus 2 4, 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Okay, like that you will fill the electrons. Okay, then how many bonding and anti-bondings are there? You already know sigma star electrons are anti-bonding electrons and sigma star electrons we will represent anti-bonding with star. Okay, here see how many electrons, how many bonding electrons? 2 4 4 plus 2 6 6 plus 2 8 8 plus 2 10 10 plus only 10 electrons. Here bonding electrons are 10. Anti-bonding electrons remaining 6 are anti-bonding. Divided by 4 by 2, total our bond order is 2. Is it correct? Once check here. See, is it correct for 16? Okay, we could check here 6th and this one by using our general formula which is present, we will follow in our IPE also. If you remember this bond order table, you will easily calculate the bond, you will easily by seeing only you will keep the bit correctly. Okay, next these are the electronic configuration for molecular orbital. For these are for lighter elements like hydrogen to nitrogen molecules, for H2 to N2 molecules. This is the general electronic molecular orbital electronic configuration. Here see how you will identify the molecule having magnetic character, diamagnetic or paramagnetic is, okay, based on their unpaired electron we will decide the molecule is paramagnetic or diamagnetic. If unpaired electron is present, it is paramagnetic. If paired electrons, no unpaired electron means it is diamagnetic. Simply we know. Okay, by using these two tips, okay, we will easily without no need to write this electronic configuration, just simply you will write whether the molecule is dia or paramagnetic. How it is, see here, these are the molecules from helium to here, carbon monoxide, here CO minus, here see helium to He2, generally it has 4 electrons, plus means you have to remove 1 electron from it. Okay, here 2 plus 2, that means 4, and plus charge means here minus 1. Here basically has, see what are the main tips we applied here is all odd electrons to 16 electron species. Okay, these are the 16 electron species. Okay, if this here see, if the odd electrons are present, that is paramagnetic. The total number of electrons, see here, these are, if the electron count is odd, it is para. It is even, if it is even, it is dia. Okay, here see He2 plus, like this example, lithium 2 plus, see 3 plus 3, 6 electrons, it is diamagnetic. It is a even number or odd number? Okay, it is an even number, that's why it is a diamagnetic. Simply without writing any electronic configuration of molecular orbital electron configuration, we are saying either the molecule is diamagnetic or paramagnetic. Okay, see here, helium He2 plus, see 2 plus 2, here plus means minus 1. Okay, minus, here see minus means you will add on electron. Okay, simply I will explain these also. See, N2 means 1 nitrogen has 7 electrons, 2 nitrogen, 7 plus 7, 14. It is an even number. Magnetic character is diamagnetic. Next one, N2 minus 2, that means we are adding 2 electrons to the molecule. That means 7 plus 2. Okay, 14 plus 2, 16. 16 means it is an even number. Even number means it is a diamagnetic. Simply. Next, O2, oxygen means simple oxygen is O8 plus 8. Total, how many electrons it has? 16 electrons. Okay, how many electrons it has? It is a diamagnetic. Next one is O2. See here, O2 minus, it is a paramagnetic. Here see, next one is 8 plus 2, it is a 18 electrons, it is diamagnetic. O2 plus 8 plus 8 minus 1, it is a simply you will remember this tabular column, you will easily write the electronic configurations. Okay, you will easily write the electronic configuration, and where the unpaired electron present means you will write, you will remember this electronic configuration, simple electronic configurations you will remember means, then simply you will write the simply you will write the general configurations. These are the, okay, you will fill the electrons according to this order. Okay, first you will fill the electrons sigma 1s, sigma star 1s, sigma 2s, sigma star 2s, sigma 2pz. By filling, after filling this 2, next you come, the next electrons comes to this. Okay, sigma pi 2px. Okay, like this you will fill the electrons. Okay, this is about the magnetic character. Simply you will if you remember this table, easily you will write the magnetic, either the if the electron number is even, it is diamagnetic. If the electron number is para, it is an odd number, it is paramagnetic. Okay, this is about the magnetic character of molecules, how you will easily the bond order, how you will calculate, then the electronic general configurations of O2, F2, Ne2. Okay, you will fill the electrons like this only. Next, what they will ask, the bond dissociation energy. If suppose if bond order we are calculating by using the MOT. Okay, molecular orbital theory, according to molecular orbital we are calculating the bond orders. Okay, if the bond order is more, okay, if the molecule having highest bond order, more bond order, then the bond length is less. Bond length is less. Bond order is more means bond length is less. That means bond order is inversely proportional to bond length. Inversely proportional to bond length. If bond length is more, less bond dissociation energy. Need less energy to cleave the bond. Bond dissociation energy is less. If bond length is more, bond dissociation energy is less. That means bond order and bond dissociation energies both are directly proportional. That means bond order increases, bond dissociation energy also increases. If bond length increases, bond length is increases, bond order is decreases. Okay, both are inversely proportional. Bond order is inversely proportional to bond length, and bond length and bond order both are inversely proportional. Directly see, bond dissociation energy is inversely proportional to bond order. Okay, simply you will remember these concepts about molecular orbital theory, simple tips to solve the questions so fast. Okay, if you remember, it's very easy tables only, not these are the two their electron numbers only I wrote on the board. Here see, bond orders also simply all the orders in the right written in a simple pattern. Here see, same bond order. If you cross check these bond orders by using your MOT theory. Okay, hope you understand my video. Okay, subscribe to my channel, like my videos and share to your friends and family members. Okay, thank you.